Okay, so this video is going to attempt to explain the conundrum that is the SD9 soloing. I grew up on other consoles, and this perplexes me, but the SD9 does not have a separate solo button. It has a select button that can be a solo button, and I find it very frustrating. Let's look at some channels here. I'm going to press the monitor screen assign, and this is going to put my input channels up here. And right now, these silver buttons are working as select keys, and if you look up here on the screen, you can see that they're moving around as I select. So that's cool. And note at the same time that when I select, sorry, didn't mean to do that. When I select, I'm actually soloing. If you zoom in on the camera here, it's actually checkmarking the AFL. It's showing me that I'm soloing. And it's actually doing a multi-channel solo. It's still working as a select key, but it's soloing. So the first thing I want to do is turn off this multi-solo. And that's over here in the solo controls. Put it on single. And if I do a single, now it's only going to solo one thing at once. But I'm still using this just to select. I am not hearing the solo. If I bring up the level, my lovely stereo mix is not being affected when I solo. It is not until I hear SIP, when I press SIP solo in place, does the solo, and I gotta hold it for a second, does soloing actually occur. Now I'm hearing only the bass drum, now I'm hearing only the organ, now I'm hearing nothing, because it's not patched. So solo in place, what it does is it destructively interrupts the stereo bus. And I have yet to figure out where in the preferences how you can control this, but it appears to be only interrupting the stereo bus, which is group 12, which is by default coming out of outputs 1 and 2 on the console. So it actually works perfectly fine in a front of house mode, so I'll call this video solo for front of house, where not in SIP you can use these as select keys, and if you really want to solo and interrupt your entire stereo mix, you can go to SIP and send it to your house. Don't know anybody who would do that. So in a front of house mode, this works perfectly fine, and by default, it's fine. Do note you do have a, don't note anything. It's fine. The only thing you really have to do is put it in a single mode. If even that. Cool.